I am building a fairly sizable portfolio of what are called NFTs, non-fungible tokens, some digital art, some virtual trading cards. And these may sound crazy to some, but I do think that that's the next frontier of digital currency and digital assets. And so I have been building a portfolio.
Just like that, the world's most brilliant minds all at once hop on the NFT bandwagon. And what timing, just as we're about to roll out the most important NFT platform in existence. Today, we're gonna be talking about the NFT hyperwave and how it's coming to a blockchain near you. That's right, today is all about NFTs, something I've dedicated my life to for the last 3 years. And finally, the world is starting to understand just how important these particular innovations are for mainstream adoption of crypto assets. This is not a drill, this is real life. And the world is soon gonna adopt NFTs the way they did sports cars, watches, art, video games, and a bunch of other industries. Get ready, because today we're going down the rabbit hole and showing you just how powerful this NFT mania is going to be. If you guys are excited for this one, go ahead, destroy that like button. And remember, as always, that each and every comment on this video is entered to win your very own hardware wallet. With that said, if you guys want the best information in the space helping you get ahead of trends like the NFT trend, which I would wager to say absolutely no one on crypto YouTube has covered like I have, then all you have to do is subscribe and put that bell notification on, and you'll be made aware of the absolute best information in the crypto space before anybody else. Also beware, there are scammers impersonating me in the comments. I will never ask you to contact me or my manager or anything like that. If that is happening, it is a scam. Please ignore those comments. With that said, let's dive in. First and foremost, let's look at this clip from Chamath. Chamath is arguably my favorite investment celebrity. He brought Facebook to prominence. He brought Virgin Galactic. He's launched however many SPACs over the last few years. And he was historically one of the first famous Bitcoin bulls, telling everybody that Bitcoin was a hedge against the financial system all the way back in 2012. At one point, he owned 5% of all Bitcoins, and he has since never put his name behind a single other cryptocurrency. He even shrugs off Ethereum time and time again, despite all of the innovation that is housed on Ethereum. And finally, after what seems like forever, Chamath has finally put his name behind a new type of crypto. And your jaw's gonna hit the floor when you hear this.
In addition to Bitcoin, which coins, if you will, cryptocurrencies, digital assets, are you a holder of, are you a believer in?
Well, I will be publishing this soon. I am building a fairly sizable portfolio of what are called NFTs, non-fungible tokens, some digital art, some virtual trading cards. And these may sound crazy to some, but I do think that that's the next frontier of digital currency and digital assets. And so I have been building a portfolio. My decision is the team and I will announce it. We will publicize everything we own, and we will make our holdings transparent so that folks can track along and see as we buy and sell.
So there you have it. Not only is he building a portfolio of NFTs, but he's treating this like a publicly traded fund. He's going to be completely transparent about what he buys and sells and shows his journey. Is there anything more powerful than seeing one of the world's most influential investors and billionaires show his journey into making insane gains in the NFT space? He actually said NFT trading cards. He actually said digital art. In his opinion, NFTs are the next frontier for cryptocurrency. I've been building in the NFT space every single day for the last 3 years nonstop, looking forward to the day that the world would finally take notice. And it's pretty amazing that we are at the water's edge of the birth of my own NFT platform, which I believe will be the dominant force in NFT marketplace and DeFi behavior. And we have none other than one of my favorite and most influential investors in the world, Chamath, putting his name firmly behind the space. Today is a huge, huge win for NFTs, and it is really just the beginning of what Chamath and I believe is the next frontier, because this is what mainstream adoption is all about. Chamath, if you see this, and I think you might, I've been putting my name, reputation, and my life's work into the NFT space for the last 3 years. We've built the world's biggest community focused exclusively on new and emerging altcoin technology. And the worlds that we've built for my project Superfarm DAO, I believe, are going to be a dominant force in the NFT ecosystems of the future. We have AAA games coming to market right now, packed with NFTs. We are giving the NFTs that we have in our ecosystem true utility, helping connect the dots so that they're more than just collectibles. I would love to talk with you and your team, so feel free to DM me on Twitter, and I'll also be following up via email. As if the NFT cup didn't already runneth over, we get Gary Vee, one of my favorite characters in the entrepreneurial world, coming out with this tweet yesterday. Short but sweet. NFT. Now, I do believe he's already working with a particular project in the space, though Gary, we would still think we could do a lot of collabs with you as well. The reality is that the NFT space is going mainstream right now, and the assets within the NFT space, especially the first and most exciting ones, those initial NFTs that set the standards, those are going to be ones that I believe hold and accrue value in incredible ways. Gary Vee gets it. Chamath gets it. But that's not all, as we also have the trifecta of Mark Cuban coming out with an entire song about CryptoPunks. Now, CryptoPunks was one of the first NFT ecosystems, if not the first, and they've started to hold and accrue this insane value because they are essentially part of internet history. Look at this.
CryptoPunks are truly priceless. So this Pence 90 is for you. Matt Hall 2000. I wake every day and scroll the chat to find the price the punks are at. Got the alpha and all the chatter to find the best cheap punks that matter. I scroll and scroll to find my fate, but in the end, it's not like me. Not everybody can have one of these. The rookie car of NFTs.
Look, it's undeniable at this point. We have Mark Cuban, we have Gary Vee, we have Chamath, and they're all hopping on the NFT train. You don't see these guys talking about other cryptos. You don't see these guys talking about other altcoins. They understand that the NFT is the true wrapper that can bridge the gap to mainstream culture. It is the thing that will embed into all of the products, services, lifestyle, and stores of value that we typically look for in the normal world, like art, property, rare items, and what I believe is going to be the most dominant trend, which is, of course, video games. This, to me, is one of the biggest days in NFT history. And seeing today as one of the first shots fired, the shot heard around the world for NFTs, is something that I believe is truly happening. This is like Bitcoin in 2012. NFTs, in my opinion, will come to be the absolute biggest and most dominant industry within cryptocurrency. And that's because it will house so many industries within it. And yes, we got some amazing news here that Morgan Stanley's buying $150 billion worth of Bitcoin, that the Bitcoin supply is dwindling, and that Deutsche Bank is quietly offering crypto custody. But all of this to me is just a bedrock foundation for the NFT industry to thrive. It's not even the main topic of today's news. And so now that we've got 3 of my favorite investors in the world into the NFT boat, I think it's amazing timing that I'm introducing to you my first NFT drop, something I've been waiting to introduce to you for literally years, but I wanted to do it in the right way at the highest quality and really intertwine it with my project Superfarm. Today's NFT drop is all about you, my community. And my goal is for you guys to own these because you guys have been the engine that's driven me all these years. Today, we go deep on the EllioTrades NFT drop. Yesterday's stream had some tech issues, so we're doing it again today. So strap in because today we're going deep into the world of CryptoPunk. The EllioTrades CryptoPunk collection is the first drop within the Superverse, which is the NFT metaverse that sits on top of Superfarm. The Superverse will play host to all kinds of exclusive NFT drops from the leading crypto ecosystems around the world and, of course, mainstream brands, artists, and beyond. There is so much excitement coming to the Superverse, but it's only fitting that the first drop is for you guys. Now, beware in NFT world, as in crypto, there are scammers and people will try to sell you fake versions of this. Make sure that you're buying from the authentic Superfarm account on OpenSea, or else you might very well end up with a fake EllioTrades NFT. Here's the contract, the ETH address that they were minted minted from. You just want to double check and make sure that all things are good before you buy one. Because if you buy a fake one, it will not unlock items within our games, it won't have utility on the Super Farm platform, and it will not receive any juicy super airdrops. So you got to make sure that you're getting authentic ones or they won't be worth much. The EllioTrades CryptoPunk collection will be a first of its kind drop fusing community governance with NFTs that unlock real items inside immersive video games. Depending on the rarity, the NFTs will also give you access to certain features and privileges within the Super Farm platform. And we have some features that we have yet to announce that I know you guys are going to absolutely love. These NFTs will be a statement about what is possible when combining true NFT utility, amazing art, and AAA gaming. Now, in addition to a crazy amount of utilities, unlocking special privileges within our platform, being the first historic drop within the Superverse, and we all know that the first generations, the first waves of things are always really exciting for collectors. Beyond the amazing art and the video games, we are also going to be smashing it out of the park for you guys with some additional super airdrops. And there's a schedule to these airdrops. They don't happen all at once. The first drop will be 30 days after the TGE. So this will happen in March. This will happen in April. This will happen in May, and this will happen in June. And so it goes 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. So the biggest drop is at the very end of the schedule. This, of course, encourages the hodl. But by that time, you'll understand the utilities that these cards have. And I sincerely hope that you realize that holding on to them is the real value. Now, each card is going to have 4 rarities: uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Each rarity represents a different rarity, total quantity, voting power, and utility on the Super Farm platform, and of course, quantity of super airdrops. The only exception to this rule is Degen Waifu, as she possesses unique influence over EllioTrades within the CryptoPunk universe. She has +1 vote power for all of her cards and additional super airdrops. Now, you know Super Farm is all about farming. However, this drop precedes the launch of the Super Farm platform. Half of the cards are going to be sold to market, and half of the cards will be available exclusively through the Super Token farm on the Super Farm platform. So half of the total quantity of each card will be reserved. We're going to walk through the rarities right now, but I want you guys to know we had to make GIFs to embed in this particular article. So we had to downgrade the art so that the file size could fit here. So the actual art is a lot higher quality when you'll see it in full HD on the NFT platforms. Just a little note there that the actual art is a lot higher quality than what you're about to see in this article. And for visual reference, we're just showing you one card, which is the Uniswamp card, and we're showing it at all 4 different rarities. So first we have the uncommon card, which has 200 quantity per card, only 100 be for sale. The uncommon card will be a static 2D art, but this static 2D art is the base foundation that we used to build the rest of our visual storytelling. Each uncommon card will receive a total of 1,200 super tokens over the course of its airdrop schedule, and it will have a voting power of 1. There will only be 100 of each rare card, only 50 for sale. The CryptoPunk rare cards have 2D animation, whereas the uncommon ones are 2D stagnant. The rare cards will have a voting power of 2. Degen Waifu will have 3. And each rare card will have 2,500 super token airdrops over the course of its schedule. The epic cards are where we get to the 3D animation processed in Unreal Engine. There is a lot of engineering and really high quality artwork that went into this. It's 2D animated and 3D animated, and there's only 25 of each for sale. These epic cards will have a voting power of 5 and will each receive 10,000 super tokens over the course of the airdrop schedule. And finally, we have the legendary cards. These are the golden foil holographic next level super rare ones that are 5 quantity total of each. Now these have a voting power of 9. They are the highest voting power. Degen Waifu has a voting power of 10. They will also get you access to exclusive parts of the Super Farm platform. The legendaries have special privileges attached to them, special utilities that we have yet to announce, so stay tuned for that. And each legendary CryptoPunk card will receive a total of 50,000 super tokens. For the consummate collector, we are also going to be auctioning off one of each card as a bundle for a complete collection experience. Just so you know, the Superverse, which is our metaverse game that sits on top of all the NFTs in our ecosystem, well, the Superverse rewards you for collecting more and more cards. We'll explain more on exactly how that happens, but our Superverse is all about completion and collection. So whoever gets their hands on this bundle will be ahead of the game and will have one of each item within the entire set. That's one of each rarity of each card. And finally, we have the golden ticket. This means that one NFT will be selected at random. All NFTs are treated equally, regardless of rarity. And 6 months after our TGE, we will be be airdropping one mythic one-of-one NFT to one lucky winner. And that means that every single card, whether it's an uncommon, an epic, a legendary, they all have an equal chance of winning the golden ticket, the one-of-one mythic. And this mythic will be imbued with all kinds of utility. And we're really excited to make a huge event out of giving this one away. It will just be airdropped to one lucky NFT holder. And every single NFT is essentially an entry to win. Monday, February 15th at noon. Make sure you are there, be there or be square, because I believe that this NFT drop is going to be one to remember. We're also going to be doing our best to accept offers from the EllioTrades community. We want the EllioTrades community to be the community that holds these cards. I mean, you guys are the ones that are going to vote on what I talk about. I want it to be you guys that hold the keys to community governance. So drop your Ethereum addresses below this video, and I'll do my best to get as many of those addresses to be the holders of these NFTs as possible. Obviously, we're probably going to completely destroy the OpenSea platform with the demand, so we'll see how easy it is to get the bids accepted, and we'll do our best to make sure that the NFTs end up in the hands of the community that I care about so much and that got me to this point. So thank you guys, and this is my big way, hopefully, to give back to you guys and show you guys that I'm always looking out for you. If you guys want to dive into the CryptoPunk universe, we have some lore here. Pretty fun. We had some fun with this one. I'll go through the cards now so you can see them in there. This is the uncommon card, so this is just a flat 2D art. This is the CryptoPunk. This is me with my ledger in the 22nd century here. This is Degen Waifu, of course, the most influential voter in the EllioTrades CryptoPunk universe, and she's a lethal operative infiltrating the institution. We also have the Uniswamp. This is where the institution's army of shills comes to their toxic waste plant, their toxic pump and dump swamp, and we have to fight against their violence that leaves too many wrecked. We have the Golden Bull, which is of course commemorating the epic bull run of 2021 in the year of the ox. Of course, over 100 years later now, the Golden Bull is a symbol of what once was in the epic and prosperous transfer of wealth of 2021. And we have the Gem Hunter here. Of course, in the year 2121, the supply of true gems has dwindled as the institution is pumping out fake gems built from hypium. So you got to make sure that you have those true gems, and the Gem Hunters are the ones seeking them out. So a little fun there. As you can see, we're building a really interesting visual world for the EllioTrades CryptoPunk collection, going into the cyberpunk aesthetic that I love so much. But I hope you're seeing how much time and attention we put into bringing quality to these particular pieces of art, to the ecosystem as a whole, the utility for using them for community governance, the actual ability to access features on the platform, and of course access to AAA video games, and let us not forget some juicy airdrops. I believe that this NFT collection will be one for the history books, and I'm going to do my best to make sure it ends up in the hands of you guys, my community. And of course, it comes just hours after we have confirmation from the world's most influential business minds that NFTs are the future of cryptocurrency, that it is the next frontier for this digital asset space. And that to me is incredibly bullish, insanely bullish for the assets within the space, as well as the platforms that power the space. So I am super excited about what comes next as we have this NFT drop in the lead up to the launch of the Superfarm DAO platform. It has been 3 grueling years to get here, but more and more it seems that we are on the right path as a community to being a part of the most impactful and powerful changes in the entire crypto space, and by extension, the entire financial world. I want to say again a big thank you to you guys. If you guys got some value out of this, if you guys enjoyed hearing about how NFTs are the next frontier, and if you guys like learning about my own NFT collection that I'll be dropping on Monday, just a few hours from now, then go ahead, destroy that like button. And remember, as always, each and every comment below this video is entered to win your own hardware wallet. And please make sure to put your Ethereum addresses below. Make sure it's the Ethereum address that you're going to submit bids from, so we can try to accept as many EllioTrades community members as possible, and make sure that these NFTs are actually in the hands of the community members that care about this community. With that said, if you guys like learning about NFTs and you want to hear about the next trend, the next NFTs, the ways to make the most money off of this particular movement in art and technology, then all you have to do is subscribe and put that bell notification on, because we're going to be making you aware of the most important changes in cryptocurrency each and every day. And some of this information is really time sensitive, so you want to make sure you have the bell notification on or you might miss out. And again, there's just more milestones, as I wanted to say a big thank you. We just hit 250,000 subscribers here on the channel, a clean 250,000, and I couldn't be more excited about where we are and where we're going. So big thank you to you guys. We've gained over 200,000 subscribers in the last few months, and this train is just starting to get rolling. So if you're here, you're early. With that said, I thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an amazing ride, and there is so much more yet to come. You can follow me on Twitter or Telegram. The links for both of those are in the description. As usual, my name's EllioTrades. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon on the next episode.